Yes, there we go. All right. So, let me make an adjustment here. How's everybody doing? Excuse me. Been dealing with allergies kind of off and on this week. And yeah, so a little congestion sometimes and having to clear my throat and everything. But I got some water just in case I have a little coughing attack, which I hope I don't. But welcome to this Sunday's edition of our self love sermon, and we are going to be talking about self sabotage. And I wanted to talk about this because last week we talked about people pleasing. So, all of this is leading up to my course that will be launching regarding finding your purpose. So, yay. Um, so this is just kind of going into some of the things that we do that hinders us from finding our purpose, tapping into that passion that we know that we have and everything else. And it also hinders our process of self-love, not just in the empowerment you know, of who we are, but just the love of ourselves. We sabotage the love. Yeah, we do. So I just wanted to do this and talk about self sabotage. So I hope everyone's doing well. So let's just dive right on in like we always do, okay? All right. So I'm reading this because this is my latest blog post. I'm finding that when I do my self love sermons, linking them to my blog post, I kind of like that because that way I have the blog post, I have the video, so that way for the people who may not be like avid readers, they can watch the video. And those who love to read, they can go deeper into the blog post, but you have the video to kind of go along with you. And I have to admit something. Something is funky with Facebook today. I don't like this whole look. It looks kind of dark and it's just not the same look that I'm used to having. But nevertheless, we're going to push past it, okay? So, 5 ways that you are committing self-sabotage. Let's talk about it. Okay, so you want an abundant life, right? You have a vision, you have a dream, you have goals. It's been burning in your belly, and you've had this sensation of wanting to do more, wanting to reach more in your life. You've been having this for a while, but have you taken any action on it just yet? Have you gotten started? Masking. What I know for sure is there are so many ways that we sabotage ourselves, and we can sabotage ourselves right out of that abundant life that we said that we want. Because remember, I made the declaration for myself that 2018 was going to be my year of juicy abundance. And I absolutely do not want to do anything to self-sabotage me out of getting what I said that I wanted. So there are so many ways that we do this. And, abundance for me may look different than abundance for you. So I have my own dreams and aspirations of what abundance looks like for me. And it may look totally different for you, and that's perfectly fine. We're supposed to have, our own ideas and thoughts of, what's abundant, what's not, what makes you happy, what makes your heart sing. Everything that makes me happy may not make you happy. So that's where I'm going with that. So you have that. And we have this dream. We want abundant lives, but we're sabotaging ourselves. Yeah, we are. But I hear you say, now, Allison, look, I've been doing things. I created my vision board. I got my cute little planner. that I've been writing in, right? I participated in the Vision 2018 with you. I filled out the worksheets and everything. So what am I missing? Why am I not there yet? Or why do I feel like I'm stuck? I'm not there. I'm not getting anywhere. Well, one thing, well, in this case, 5 things you're doing is basically committing the crime of sabotage. Dun, dun, dun. So if you want to know who done it, you done it. You did it to yourself. But we're going to talk about it, of how you're doing that. So yes, ma'am, you, with your cute self, are committing self-sabotage. And it's killing you slowly. So, the first way you are committing self-sabotage, procrastination. Someday, soon, later, one day. Last time I checked my calendar, I didn't see any of those words there. Someday is not a day. One day is not a day. Sunday is a day, but not some day. It's not a day on the calendar. It's not. So stop saying it. Stop saying someday. Stop saying soon or later or one day. Stop saying those things. If you don't have a plan, an actual date that you're going to do or achieve something written in the cute little calendar planner that you said that you had, stop saying it. Stop doing that to yourself. Because what you're doing is you're giving into procrastination. And the procrastination is rooted in fear. And I don't know what your fear is. It could be fear of failure, fear of success, fear of outshining your friends or family. I don't know. But what I do know is whatever that fear is, you need to figure it out. You need to figure it out so that you can stop procrastinating and do the doggone thing, whatever that is, right? Number 2, people pleasing. Oh yeah. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about people pleasing. Why? Because we talked about that all on Self-Love Sermon last week. So if you missed it, go back and watch it, right? And there's also a blog post that goes along with that. And it's called This Good Girl Has Gone Bad. So you can read the blog post or watch the YouTube video, or you can do both. But I will say this. With the people-pleasing thing, sometimes the very people that you're trying to please may turn out to be your biggest cheerleaders. Because if you turn the table and let them witness you for a change, they may root for you. Yeah, they may give you that support. They may hold you accountable and say, hey, you said you had this dream. Well, how is it going? Where are you on that? How can I help? Right? So sometimes the very people that you are breaking your neck to try to please and do everything for and support and everything else, those people may end up being the very people that are in your corner for you to succeed. You don't know, but you have to speak up and let your wants and your needs be known. But you got to stop the people pleasing, because that is a form of self-sabotage. All right, number 3. You don't really see your small successes as real victories. And when I say small successes, let me give you an example of what I mean. My eyes killing me, y'all. I'm sorry. So let's say you have a goal to lose 50 pounds in 5 months, right? So if you have a goal of losing 50 pounds in five months, then let's say, you've broken it up and said, okay, well, that's 10 pounds a month. Okay. Well, let's say that instead of losing the 10 pounds, you lost 5. But don't criticize yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself just because you lost 5 and not 10. You lost 5 pounds. So you should celebrate that you lost that 5 pounds. It's not the end of the world that you didn't hit that 10-pound mark, because the goal is you want to lose weight. Now, if you don't lose the amount that you want, I mean, it just means that you may have to apply something a little bit more, do something differently or whatever. But still, by all means, the 5 pounds that you did lose, celebrate it. Celebrate it, because it could have been that you lost nothing. You lost no pounds. So if your goal was 10 and all you lost was 5, well, woo for the 5, right? Because it could have been a big goose egg. So celebrate it. Celebrate it. So in those things, because what we do is we take the little things and we diminish them. We diminish them as if they're not really success, as if they're not good enough, to be counted as a success, as a victory. When in fact, no, this is still a victory. It's just like if you're running a race and you and a person are neck and neck, and you got that person by 5 inches. You crossed 5 inches, the finish line right before that other person. It doesn't matter that person was like 5 inches behind you. You still won. So you're going to celebrate that, right? So just celebrate it. I don't know why I'm stuck on the number 5. We might need to pull a card. Because the number 5 keeps coming up. Because it's 5 ways, and I said 5 minutes and 5 pounds, and I'm stuck on 5. Yeah, okay. All right, so yes, celebrate your small successes, because they are successes. No matter how you slice it, it's still something for you to celebrate. So go on and do your happy dance. I lost 5 pounds. Yes, it's a success. So celebrate it. Number 4, poor time management. Yeah, I'm guilty of this one as well. Yeah, I do waste a lot of time sometimes, because I might waste it either overthinking, or I get that like, ooh, squirrel, that little quick moment of ADD, of, where my attention goes somewhere else. Or if you're like some of the other people that I talk to that always say, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I hear that all the time. There are 24 hours in a day. You have time, because you make time for the things that you really want, right? So if you are making time for the things that you really want to do, and if you're saying that you have this dream, this vision, this goal, this purpose that's burning inside of you that you want to pursue now that you're an empty nester, right? Why don't you have time? You have time. You have time. 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. You can use that either to get up earlier in the morning before you go to work, or stay up later at night. You might be a night owl, but nevertheless, there's some time somewhere in your day. So what you may want to do, look at what you do throughout the day and see where are you wasting time, right? Maybe you're spending too much time on Facebook. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. All right. So, number 5. This one's huge. This one's huge. Another way of self-sabotage. Not asking for help, or not accepting help when it's offered. Pride is a terrible thing. Pride and procrastination are 2 PR words that can literally kill you. Because if you have too much pride, you're not asking for help. It paralyzes us, because we want people to think, I'm strong enough. I can do this. I can handle it. But honey, my lovely, you're not handling it. You're not, because you're not getting things done. You're not. If you were handling it, you would be getting a lot of things done, but you're not. So, you're not asking for help. And if someone offers you help, you're not taking it. Now, does that mean you take help from everybody? No, because, everybody's not going to put in the time, the love, the effort, the way that maybe you would. Because it's your baby, it's your vision, it's yours. But what you have to start doing is you have to, number one, stop looking at this as a weakness. Asking for help or accepting help is not a weakness. And, I'm a strong woman. I don't need nobody. That's dead. That's just don't do it. And in all honesty, and this is just me being me and me being honest, it's kind of dumb to do that. And I'm not saying anyone is dumb, but it just, when I think about it and I think about the many times that I've done it, it just doesn't add up to make sense to me anymore. Why in the world would you put that much weight on your shoulders and then turn around and bitch about how much you have on your shoulders? I'll wait if somebody will just explain that to me. If you already have a lot on your plate, why would you not ask for help? Or why would you not accept help when it's offered? Stop being prideful and accept the help. We know you're strong. We know you're capable. We know you're talented and creative and magical and beautiful and wonderful and marvelous and all these things. But we weren't put on this earth alone. So why are you trying to do it by yourself? You need help. So ask for it. You have not because you ask not. Right? That sound familiar? Bible. Yeah, you have not because you ask not. Don't be prideful, because it's sabotaging you. It's sabotaging your success. It's sabotaging your abundance. It is. So there you have it. Those are the 5 ways that you're sabotaging yourself. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more. But those are the ones that came to my mind. Those are the ones that seem to be the strongest. So number 1 was procrastination. Number 2 is people pleasing. Number 3, you don't celebrate your small victories. Number 4, you have poor time management. And number 5, not asking for or accepting help when it comes. That's self-sabotage, y'all. In a nutshell, that's it. Yeah. If you're doing this, stop. Immediately. Stop. Stop. I want you to have a great life. I want you to have an abundant life. I mean, here we are in the prime of our lives. We empty nested, single mom goddesses. And now is our time. It's our time. So why not take this time to do right by ourselves? Not by ourselves, but do right by ourselves. Like, do right for yourself. Ask for the help. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Don't be afraid of what is burning inside of you as your passion and purpose are trying to come to the forefront, to the surface. Because it's your time to shine. It's your time to be seen. It's your time to be heard. It's your time. The universe, the world is waiting for you to come on out and show us who you are and be who you are. Finally. No hiding behind kids and all the other stuff that comes along with that. We love our babies. We love them. But now it's our time. This is our time. So let's take our time. And what we have to do to take our time is stop with the self-sabotage. Stop sabotaging your life, your success, your victories, your abundance. Stop. Stop. All right. So, just like before, I'm still giving away my free eye challenge workbook, and I will put the link in the description for you to be able to still get your free workbook for the eye challenge. I'm telling you, that eye challenge is something else. If you haven't taken it yet, if you haven't done it, you really need to do it, because it's going to get you to start focusing on you. And that's what we want, because it's time. It's time. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, we said we're going to do 5 cards, right? Let's pull a goddess card. So I'm going to take these cards and I'm going to shuffle 5 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm pulling from the top. And these are the African, and this box is all messed up because I use these things so much, but I love them. My African Goddess affirmation cards from the beautiful, wonderful Abiola Abrams. Okay? So I'm pulling from the top. Ooh, good one. This one. I'll take a picture of it and post it. But this is the Goddess of Fire. I give big love and it boomerangs back greater. Hello, yes. So the lesson on here says, how do you share your personal power and resources? Do you give back with money, time, or material goods? You confidently advance towards your future when you're able to love and give love without conditions. Embrace this thought with the fiery, lightning energy of Oya, Yoruba goddess. Yes. Love it. All right. So that's all I got. See? You got your self-love sermon. You got your card reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Allison Rozz, and I am out of here. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I love you so much, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.